What's up? It's your boy, King Turpentine, right here, as always, with Queen.
Mustard sauce.
Right, so,
What?
because we missed the Super Bowl this year, we were working. We didn't get to see all the fantastic commercials, quote unquote, that they always have for the Super Bowl. Everyone spends a lot of money trying to make commercials for the Super Bowl, and they want to think it's going to make a difference to their business somehow. But we're not going to watch the Super Bowl commercials. However, I'm going to do you one better.
Okay.
We're going to watch about 30 minutes worth of commercials from April 21st, 1990 on MTV.
Why that date specifically?
Because that's the date that I found for a video on YouTube. And we're going to rate them from 1 to 10.
Okay.
1 being like soup's average, to 5 being like hella mid.
Okay.
To 10 being
90s as fuck.
Okay.
Great.
Good.
So let's jump right into it. Let's see what we got.
What? Wait.
Oh, that's not even a commercial. That's just a PSA.
Oh, I was just going to say, was acid rain a thing in the 90s?
Still is a thing. I didn't know.
Wow.
Did I see the acid rain cut through the sun?
Uh-huh, and the moon.
Oh. Well, where is this rain falling from? And is it falling up?
Space.
Space rain. For a PSA in the 90s, I'm going to rate that 5.
Yeah, man. I'm going to go, dude, 4? Only because I was confused and I'm like, what are they advertising? I had no idea. I thought it was for eye drops.
So that's not
honestly.
even... Yeah, that would have made more sense, actually.
I thought it was like an eye drop commercial.
I would have given it a 9 for eye drops, but...
Because that was really cool.
Giving it a 5 for acid rain.
Yeah, I'm going to go 4.
Tough start. Oh, there may also be some clips in here of whatever they were showing.
Okay. Oh.
But it's MTV's Top 20 Video Countdown.
I used to watch that.
With this guy?
Is that, what's his name?
That was Craig Kelly.
Oh, I don't know.
In my opinion, the world's best half-pipe snowboarder. Close, personal friend of mine, I must add. The number 4 video is coming right up, so stay tuned. We'll be right back. Chill out and hang. We're in Breckenridge, Colorado.
They weren't even going to let him finish. They
It's
just,
like, can you just...
They swept right over him. Wrap it up.
Well, what's the number 4 video?
Whatever that was.
I think I'm going to guess
Hi, I'm
Paula
standing here with
Abdul.
Crystal Aldana from GNS Snowboard Team.
Look
And
at that
she's one
hair.
of the female competitors
That's
here in the
90s.
half-pipe competition
That-
today.
This whole...
Crystal,
Giving that a
how has
10.
the
This
sport
is
progressed
very
the last couple of
90s,
years
yes.
in the
90s,
half-pipe for
fuck.
girls?
The sport's progressed great for the women because now we're getting airs
Look at those
like we've never done
sunglasses.
before. We used to only
Pizza
be
Hut
able to
used
go
to
to the
give
top
those
of the
away
lip
with
and just
little
kind of side
personal
flip down,
pan
but now we're getting
pizzas.
big
'Cause I
airs,
had
doing
a pair.
big chairs, everything.
That was
All
also
right.
very 90s.
Well, all the best of luck to you today. I hope you win. Okay. Video number 3 is coming right up.
Whoa.
So stay tuned.
I should say, you're cute.
Yeah.
Look, there's one
Now
more
I need
thing.
to know what
I'm
the
thinking
videos
of hiring a college kid to replace Davis.
You're kidding.
Honor student. Yeah, but he's just out of school. He can't have any experience.
I'm not too sure. He strikes me as a very determined guy.
Yeah, but isn't a college kid a little young to handle that job?
Maybe.
Move out!
But this guy's an Army lieutenant, Bob.
ROTC
I
has
was
been
gonna say
training him for the
University of
last
Phoenix.
4 years. All right. When can I meet him?
Army Reserve Officers Training Corps, the smartest college course you can take.
I feel like they still have commercials like that.
They do. And they haven't gotten any better.
Honestly, the score was going down and down while they were talking about, I'm thinking about hiring this college kid.
Yeah.
And I was like, no way. This better not be a commercial for college, because in the
That
future,
aged
where we
horribly.
are, college is not it. Not it. But then it kind of went up a little bit because it was like Army ROTC, which, you know, we have friends who did stuff like that, and it actually did pay off. So I'm going to give it a 7 for 90s production and overall message, giving it a meh.
Shoot. Why do I have such a hard time scoring? I'm going to say 5. 5 for me.
Hella mid.
Yeah.
If you missed the premiere of In Living Color, you missed the show the New York Post is calling hilarious.
Another satisfied customer.
You missed the Love Connection.
There is a lovely little fur salon I'd like to go to. Michael?
Yeah, I guess he's all right, lovely.
And the Homeboy Shopping Network.
Oh my God.
Stereos. We got car alarm. And if you act now, we could probably get the car.
Catch an all-new episode tonight, or there's no telling what you'll miss. In Living Color, tonight on Fox.
Does that count as a commercial? Oh. Is that a Baldwin? Super 90s. Was that a Baldwin? Is that a Baldwin?
I'm not sure.
It looks like a Baldwin.
What is side 1? Was that a shoe?
I've never heard of that, to be honest. But that's like an 8 for me. That was super 90s.
I liked the kind of waterfall shower head for the car. I've
really
never been to a
nice.
car wash like that. Also, she didn't scrub it at all.
No.
So, for lack of attention to detail, I'm giving it a 9.5 out of 10 for being 90s as fuck. Let's see.
Born in the heartland of America,
I'm Emily.
Come with me. There's something I want to show you.
Emily Reed will journey to a far-off exotic land
Your eyes and ears open. The guy's a predator.
where she will be touched by a man who cannot be.
You want me? Come over here and hold.
What if I told you that I dressed you up in that very same dress just to see if he'd respond to you?
From the creators of 9.5 Weeks, Wild Orchid, an adventure of the senses, rated R, opening April 27th at a theater near you.
Why have I never seen that movie? First of all.
Wild Orchid?
Wild Orchid.
Okay.
Also, super 90s. You had the obligatory making love in the ocean, on the beach with the water coming over you. That's super 90s because there was a lot of like swimsuit models who would pose in the water like that.
Also, they said with a man who cannot be. So is he dead? Is he an angel? Because the 90s had a lot of like women falling in love with actual angels who are not human.
Yeah, so another 90s thing. Also, the eyebrows on the female, the bushy eyebrows, the red lips, black stockings. That's so 90s.
Patent 90s.
Yes.
I went ahead and looked it up on Rotten Tomatoes. Do you want to guess what the tomato meter has for Wild Orchid?
I'm going to guess it's a low one. 30? Well, I don't know how it's scored, actually.
So
Low.
the tomato meter is based on critic reviews of it. And then there's also the audience score, which is based on people rating it themselves. So what do you think the tomato meter has it at? You said 30?
Yeah.
30%?
Yeah.
What do you think the audience score was?
About the same.
All right. Well, you're pretty close with one of them. The tomato meter gives it a 10%. And the audience score slightly higher at a 44%.
Oh!
Which also contains a spilled canister of popcorn. Like they were like, oh, geez.
Oh, man.
So, not going to see that one. Didn't see it in 1990 and not going to see it today. We're back on it.
Oh. So long. Dang.
They could have fit 5 more videos in it.
All right, I'm here with Sean Palmer.
They don't let him
Sim
talk. They've
snowboard
got a long
rider,
intro
7-year
like that.
snowboard veteran. Sean, what's some of the hot moves you like to do?
Big backside airs because you keep your speed
When did
off
this guy
the
get a
wall and your front side.
I was about to say, look at that hat.
My favorite move is the big 540 because it's pretty trippy. You're spinning around, you're blinded for like
Isn't
a couple
TDK
seconds, and you're back in the fight with a lot of
sound?
speed.
Is that what they used to play at the beginning of movies?
Like doing nosebow and frontsides.
Sounds pretty crazy. Sean was also last year's world champion. Sean, you know, there's a lot of cool lingo happening, a lot of expressions in snowboarding, especially the half-pipe events. Can you let us know some of the hottest, newest lingo?
Cowboy airs. That's about the newest lingo.
That's kind of like after the Duke, right? John Wayne style?
Uh-huh, the Duke.
Fresh. All right, man. Good luck to you. Let's take a look at the run that got him into the finals right now.
Ooh. So is this the Olympics?
I don't know.
Is this X Games on ice? This is super 90s.
I hope it's not the Olympics because I'm not blown away by the moves, nor am I blown away by the quality of the half-pipe. It's looking a little rugged, beat up.
Well, this is the run that got him.
That got him into the finals.
Where he is now. Dang. Oh.
There's only one #1 video
Yellow.
and one champion of the TDK Pro Snowboarding Championship, and we're going to check them both out right after this.
All right, back to the meet. Here we go. Oh.
Just kidding.
What?
Whoa, what was that? Who's this guy?
Back to the commercials.
Here we go.
What is real?
Is she for real?
Is she for real?
Is that for
Whoa.
real?
Shit.
Well, what is real?
This is real.
Skittles.
New Tartan Tank.
Oh, Skittles.
New Wildberry. New Tropical. Real new. Real good. With real fruit juices.
Skittles. Bite-sized candy.
Real.
90s as fuck.
10.
10. Yeah, absolutely.
I will give them credit. They've upped their commercial game.
They have.
But that was
super 90s.
Getting engaged can make you see double.
I think it's time to pop the question. String her along. And of course, there's the diamond. Oh, diamond! All right, how much? Kiss the chopper. Goodbye, pal. Very good guideline is 2 months' salary.
What is happening
2
right
months,
now?
huh? For a special diamond, like your love.
Gag me, lover boy.
Listen to your heart. I'm Blazing Dork Myers.
Your Diamond Council of America jeweler can explain the 2-month salary guideline.
Joe.
That was the Diamond Council of America. I didn't even know they had a council.
The dude who took off on the motorcycle in the back.
So he was seeing, that was pretty advanced for the 90s. He was seeing like both sides of the argument because the one dude was saying pop champagne, spend
Pop the question, yeah.
2 months salary on an engagement ring, and the other dude said
String her along.
String her along. That's I don't know if she should be marrying the guy who is battling those two things simultaneously. Right? I don't know if I want to marry her or just string her along.
We've been together for 6 years.
Ride a motorcycle.
Should I keep stringing her along?
8 out of 10.
Yeah, it was super 90s. I'm going to go with an 8.
What makes this lead to this? This is key to the formula for fuller hair. It's a unique clean rinse formula.
Really
and who's got it? Prel. It's our clean rinse formula. Nothing rinses cleaner, so nothing leaves hair fuller. In other words, the cleaner the rinse, the fuller the hair. Prel shampoo and conditioner.
90s. I'm gonna. Oh man, 9. That's a 9.
That's a solid 9.
Yeah.
My favorite thing is the shots walking down the street, just waving. That like I just wish I could see someone walking down the street doing this.
I do that.
And people, do they cross to the other side of the
They
street?
do.
Yeah, they're like, I'm not messing with that.
I'm in my own hair commercial.
From the wild
west to the mean streets, Clint Eastwood has enforced his own style of law. Now, you can own his greatest movies with the Clint Eastwood collection from Time Life Video. As a gritty cop or a gun-slinging renegade,
Everything
Clint delivers
had a
non-stop action and
collection
some of the most famous
in the
one-liners
90s.
in screen history.
Go ahead. Make my day.
Start your collection with the outlaw Josie Wales for just $14.99 plus shipping and handling. Part philosopher.
Dying ain't much of a living, boy.
Part sharpshooter. Josie goes out for revenge.
And you gotta get mean. I mean plumb mad dog mean.
Other videos include Hang 'em High, plus Dirty Harry and Magnum Force.
I just gotta point out, shooting around a wall without even looking.
Very dangerous.
There's no commitment or minimum number to buy, and you keep only the videos you want. So call now for the outlaw Josie Wales. Here's how to order. To order your Clint.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah. So 100%. I'm giving that a 10 out of 10.
Yeah. So 90s. Everything was a collection in the 90s. And then the fact that VHS only, and you gotta like...
The VHS is what sold it for me.
And well, then you used to have to like write to them.
And send
if you didn't call, you have to send a check or a money order. And it includes shipping and handling. Amazing. Amazing.
Let's try that number.
Oh, gosh.
It is a kind of late. I don't know if anyone's going to pick up.
There will be no Clint Eastwood collection for us tonight.
It is 10 p.m. almost, 31 years later. So it could be a little late.
In Alexandria, Virginia.
Well, if they're not going to pick up, at least I can write to the P.O. box.
By Time Life, super 90s.
We tried.
Yeah. 3 to 4 weeks for
Coffee
delivery.
spill. How you gonna clean it up? Paper towel? Think twice. At the rate Americans spill coffee, we need a forest of paper towels to clean up the mess. It takes wood chips to make paper towels. Wood that comes from trees. Trees that provide shade for humans, homes for squirrels, and oxygen for everyone. Without trees, breathing could become very difficult. Use a rag.
What? Use a rag.
Paper towels. We need paper towels to clean up spilled coffee. Spilled coffee comes from coffee beans. Coffee beans come from the forest. Forest has trees. Trees are used for paper towels. Acid rain is burning down the trees. Use a rag. That's not, again, with the PSAs. They're aggressive.
They are very aggressive.
It's 1990. Don't be a
rag.
dick. All right, back to half
Whatever's
pipe
going
mania.
on here.
Okay, I'm standing here at the top of the half pipe. I think it's this pressure spot. Sean, show us how it's done
This
right
dude
here.
is just changing hats.
He is.
Yeah, gonna go ahead and say it's not the Olympics. Looking pretty unofficial. There's like 4 dudes on the half pipe right now.
Devastating. All right,
And
we're
they're
going to check
not
out the
really
number
doing
one
it.
ride
What
of the
was
day, followed by the number one video.
Oh, they're doing a replay of
the run.
The mid-tier run we saw earlier. Okay.
With Guns N' Roses in the background. That's 90s. This is 10. 10 out of 10.
This is about to give me a copyright strike. Boo! Hey, fucking fall down. So he never made it to the Olympics. I never heard of that guy.
I already forgot his name.
Umbrella for the acid rain.
Sinead O'Connor.
For sure.
Sinead O'Connor, nothing
She was
compares.
number one.
Yeah. Oh, he did
All
it.
right. That does it for this edition of the Top 20 Countdown, as well as the snowboarding competition. We had a great time, I think. Did you have a good time?
Yeah.
Good. Also, I'd like to thank Breckenridge and TDK for putting this event on. I got a couple more hours left, so I'm going to go shredding. Later.
Maybe he's a snowboarder, this guy.
Maybe he's a snowboarder.
Oh, the 90s.
The MTV Top 20 Video Countdown was brought to you in part by Skittles, by the Diamond Council of America, by Burger King, and by Prell Shampoo.
You know, when I was a kid growing up in Binger, Oklahoma, I'd walk into the local candy store and Mr. Helms would have a sugar daddy waiting. And now, 30 years later, a lot's changed. Well, not everything.
Sugar Daddy. The flavor lasts a lifetime.
I used to get those all the time when I would go trick-or-treating, and I thought they were kind of good. Just saying.
Sugar daddies are not bad. However, that commercial, that gets a 9 out of 10 on 90s.
Super 90s.
First of all, the dude, he said he was some baseball thing. His name was Johnny Bench.
It's so baseball.
Johnny Bench Warmer is more like it. And the like, there's filters you can put in front of a lens to make it look certain ways. The 90s was so heavy on like the glimmer glass that makes it like look foggy and dreamy.
Dreamy, yeah. It's very dreamy.
So 9 out of 10 for that.
Uh-huh.
And super basic message, straight to the point. A lot has changed over the years, but not this candy.
Sugar Daddy.
Done.
I'm going to go with a 10. That's super 90s.
Full 10?
Yeah.
What are U-Force owners saying about the wave of the future? U-Force is awesome. This is the best thing out for Nintendo. It works with almost every game. It's high-tech. You don't have to touch anything. It's fantastic. It's like you're really in the game. U-Force is the greatest. It's the best controller on the market. U-Force, the future of the Nintendo Entertainment System, is here.
I don't think that ended up being the future of
No,
the Nintendo Entertainment
I'd never
System.
heard of that until now.
Also, all those quotes that were in the middle of the screen were just from random people in random places. Like Mike Bentley from Detroit was like, "It's pretty cool."
Thanks, Mike.
And somebody said it feels like you're really in the game.
Yes, as he was staring like this.
Coming to you live from the future, those games didn't look real. Back to you, 1990.
Oh, God. Super 90s. I'm going to go with a 8.
10.
Okay.
After everything you go through to get the best perm, remember, Permasoft is specially formulated to keep your hair soft and shiny without relaxing the curl.
Hard 10.
Hard 10.
Yeah, perms.
I'm going to give it a 10.5 bonus half point for the cutaway to the question mark or explanation point. Absolutely unnecessary. But it really put it over the top.
Yeah.
5, 4,
3,
2, 1.
Tonight on MTV's rockumentary, Janet
I
Jackson
remember
is closer
these.
to you than ever.
Yes.
Trace her career from child star to superstar, right up to her sellout Rhythmation World Tour with never-before-seen footage of Janet on stage, making videos and recording. Thoughts from fans and friends, and of course, a brand new exclusive interview with Janet herself.
You get the whole story on MTV's award-winning rockumentary.
Tonight at 7, 6 Central.
That's the end?
No.
Heather said we should go to the Gamma Del party, maybe break a few hearts.
right.
He said,
I'm gonna let you borrow my new green sexy dress.
I said, can I borrow your body? I can't possibly wear a tube dress today. She said,
Why don't you borrow my Tampax tampons and stop wearing those bulky old pads?
I'll do it. So I did. She was right. Now I'll never need to borrow her body. But I will definitely borrow that excellent dress.
For the freedom, for the confidence, more women trust their bodies to Tampax.
I was really confused, and I thought this was going to be about diet pills or something. Because she was like, can I borrow your body? I'm like, oh, she's feeling a little self-conscious in that dress. Nope. Tampons.
Like, oh, I wish I had your body. Mine is absolutely gushing right now. I also, a nice touch, a little nuance was, we heard like direct audio from her friend, and then it cut back to her talking, but she was narrating over herself talking. That was a really nice touch. And I'm going to throw in a bonus point on my rating here because her friend said, I'm going to let you borrow my new green dress. And she like unballed it from a tangled mess.
She pulled it out of like a drawer. It's in here somewhere.
Yeah, she like unraveled it like it was a fruit by the foot. So I'm giving that 9.5.
I'm going to say 9. 9. 9.
All right.
Yes. Ooh.
Looking a lot like the Janet Jackson thing. So.
Very 90s.
10-10. Always how watches are advertised.
Because it makes it look like it's happy. It's a smile.
10-10 again.
10.
I'm giving it a 10.10 out of 10.
10-10.
I mean, pure 90s. It had the silhouettes.
Yeah.
I guess.
It was a 90s thing.
Was it the chicken or the egg? The music videos with silhouettes, were they creating commercials with silhouettes, or was it the other way? I'm going to say Honda?
Yamaha.
My dad used to work on Hondas. That's how I knew.
Oh.
No, I was totally guessing. I'm giving it a 9. We had silhouettes again. We had quick cuts. We had faded high jeans. I mean, it was 90s all over.
Leather jackets.
They're timeless, though.
Yeah, but
you can't really beat a leather jacket.
I'm just saying. I'm going to say 9 as well. Did you say 9?
I did.
Okay, 9. Yeah.
I'm excited for the next one. Because it's about a thing that's pretty much gone.
What makes cable better?
Cable TV is real worry-free television.
Choice. I was surprised by the selection.
Fantastic.
Well, when I go to my son-in-law's house, they don't have cable, and it's very blah.
What do you get only on cable?
I'm really hooked on USA. I'll watch
Nickelodeon.
ESPN, CNN.
You can even go shopping without even leaving your house.
Fantastico.
Because it gives me control. The choice to come home to.
Super 90s.
Solid 10 out of 10
Yeah.
because it's about cable, which most of us don't even have anymore.
No, it's not even a thing. Or it is, but just no one really uses it.
And I don't get the premise, which is often the case with a lot of these 90s commercials, is so they're obviously showing many different people who are supposed to be like a cross-section of people who have cable.
Mm-hmm.
But am I to believe that a couple got married and then rushed over to the studio and still in their wedding dress and tuxedo and sat down and they were like, we like to watch sports.
That's that wedding dress though is so 90s. The headband.
Oh yeah.
Was this kid's chilling like? His hands look. What is
Now
okay?
only at Burger King. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. 4
Yo,
never-before-released
awesome.
tapes for only $3.49 each.
Cool.
To get the hottest videos, sometimes you've got to break the rules.
Let's go!
Okay, 10. Because Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, awesome. Also, when the profile shot of the kid putting his glasses on, his hands look really tiny. Like they weren't his hands.
This is a new Passat.
Volkswagen's first ever mid-size family sedan. It has air conditioning, tilt steering, and more passenger room than any Volvo. Four-wheel disc brakes, and a more powerful engine than a Honda Accord. All standard and all for only $14,770. And this is absolutely nothing, which is all you need to enjoy the driving experience we call perfect, Nugan, in any new Volkswagen.
That logo, super 90s.
I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. Also, shout out specifically to the very direct shots they took at Volvo and Honda.
I know. They don't do that anymore.
I don't think they're allowed.
Wow.
They probably got sued to shit.
I'm going to go with a 9. That's pretty 90s. Yeah.
What did I give it?
I think you said 9.5.
I said 9.
I don't remember.
Dorothy, you marry me? Where's my ring? A lifesaver? It's the beginning. Don't worry. We'll live with my mother.
Lifesavers candy. Isn't life delicious?
10, because I remember this commercial when I was little. I thought it was the cutest thing in the world.
Solid 10.
Yeah,
Easy 10.
yeah.
I mean, that is textbook 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that if you bite into a wintergreen lifesaver in the dark, it makes a spark?
Really?
Lifesavers candy. Isn't life delicious?
I also remember that commercial. 10.
10 out of 10 again.
Yeah.
You know, I'm actually downgrading it to a 9 because when we watched Singled Out in our other video, which you should also go watch, we noticed that like mints, gum, and beer in the mid-90s had super aggressive commercials.
They did. That's right.
So that is some pussy shit.
Well, it was 1990.
Yeah.
So this was like prequel to the mint commercials.
Giving it a 9.
Okay.
I mean, this commercial had to crawl so that the gum commercials could run.
I figured he'd be a dweeb, so I asked Wendy to accidentally bump into us.
Oh, you're crazy.
I wore slinky black in case he wasn't a dweeb. So Wendy goes,
Are you wearing a pad? It's kind of bulky.
she hands me these Tampax tampons. She was right. Boy, what a difference.
You look great.
Then he turned out to be such a babe that when Wendy showed up, I pretended not to know her.
For the comfort, for the confidence, more women trust their bodies to Tampax.
Normally, I'm not into public speaking. But when it comes to the blasting new taste of Bubblegum's new free flavor pack with wild cherry, grape, and regular, I'm happy to open my mouth. Bubblegum
10.
keeps it popping.
Bubblegum was so awesome.
Keeps it popping.
Yes.
Also, MTV had kind of a wide spectrum as far as who they were advertising to. Because we have one guy, Johnny Bench, advertising Sugar Daddies, the candy, about how a lot has changed in the world except for this candy. That's kind of geared toward older people.
Yeah. Totally.
And then we got literally a kid selling bubble yum to other kids.
Yeah.
And then somewhere in the middle, women are having periods.
Right there.
Exhibit A.
And then the dude trying to buy an engagement ring.
That's right. We got bubble yum, engagement rings, and tampons just
everybody
flying at us.
Everybody.
Introducing sugar-free Dentine, the sugar-free gum made to make your breath beautiful. Tell someone you like about new sugar-free Dentine. They'll kiss you for it.
10.
10.
I've said it before, and I will continue to say it. Where are these companies that make gum getting all this money to just be advertising on one of the hottest networks at the time?
Yeah.
On cable television was MTV, and they're just, for years in the 90s, throwing money. Wherever we see an MTV video from the 90s,
It's always
there's
gum.
gum commercials just throughout.
Yeah.
Where are they getting this money?
Gum galore.
Back then, that shit was like 79 cents.
I know.
Get ready for action.
Roll 18, scene 1, take 18.
It's the all-new Playmate Spectacular, a free video.
Wow.
With your paid subscription to Playboy magazine. Your free Playmate video is filled with the most beautiful visions ever viewed on your VCR. It's a classic collection live and in living color that'll open your eyes and quicken your pulse.
It's a good time.
And every month you'll get a great new issue of Playboy, including special issues like Back to Campus, Christmas, and Playmate of the Year. You'll also get our famous football forecasts, fiction, fashion, humor, interviews, music. So much for just $26. And your free video also includes a behind-the-scenes bonus filmed at a special Playmate photo session. So call to order Playboy now
So 90s.
and receive your all-new Playmate video free.
That would be a good idea.
Call 1-800-342-2700. 1-800-3...
Yes.
Powerful, playful, perfect, Navy. Exquisite, extravagant, unexpected, Navy.
Wait, was that lady flying the
You'll
helicopter?
always
to
be
have?
Why not?
perfect in
Hell
Navy.
yeah.
Navy,
That was a fun. Did you see that
Navy.
shit?
Did.
The clean classic
Look, she's
fragrance.
just like, I'm
Like
out
other
of here.
girls.
She's whipping it.
That was super 90s.
That was 10 out of 10.
Yeah, all
Textbook.
the perfume commercials in the 90s were very glamorous and big.
Yeah, I guess they're suggesting if you use this perfume,
You too can
you
fly a
unlock
helicopter.
doors, or if you're one of these women that we've showcased, you may wear this.
Yeah.
Like, only if you fly helicopters or throw flowers.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that was our take on a couple 90s commercials since we didn't see the Super Bowl. So why don't you go ahead and rate us, either like or dislike, and maybe tell your friends about us. We need more friends.
Yeah.
So like and subscribe.